What's up, everybody? My name's Parasite. Welcome back to the Jose Mourinho Challenge with Sporting. Today we take on Benfica at home in the league and Chaves in the Taca de Portugal 6th round. Played a few games, so last saw you a fair few games, and it's not been great. Some decent results, but some very disappointing results that we should have gotten wins. We've gotten so many freaking draws this season where we've just absolutely destroyed teams. It's getting frustrating. So the last match we saw was that 7-0 demolition of Alverca. After that, we played in the Taca de Liga. I rotated heavily for it. Competition I don't really care about, but to draw 3-3 was really frustrating considering we just absolutely destroyed them. I think their goalkeeper made 16 saves. Ours made 2. They had 3 goals from 5 shots on target. We had 3 goals from 19 shots on target. I feel like goalkeepers against us average an 8. I don't understand. Every single goalkeeper in the playoffs turns into prime Neuer. 16 saves. That is ridiculous. So that's another match we should have won comfortably that we didn't. We then did win comfortably, but it's against the second division side. Get a little bit of rotation. Taca de Portugal 4th round. Oliver Ince, our opposition, or 5th round actually. Oliver Ince, our opposition. Beat him 4-0. Sorloth with all 4 goals. He's been in some decent form. After that, another frustrating draw. 1-1 with Braga. But this is probably the only one so far this season that we've actually probably deserved to draw. We were not very good, but we were still better. But not enough that we definitely should have won the match. We couldn't even hold possession. I don't know. I can't explain it. We've been getting 60% possession on really good teams, but we played Braga and we couldn't do anything. So frustrating. We then did manage to beat Portimonense, beat them 2-1. Tomas getting both goals. Again, we were the better team. Still probably not winning as comfortably as we probably should. Next match we did, though. 5-0 against Vizela, but they're pretty bad. And they had a sending off. But we were 3-0 up at that point. Alexander Sorloth with a first half hat trick. Then, another draw in another match where we were the better team. It wasn't as significant as Guimarães, but it was a little bit more significant than Braga. We should have won this match. We 100% should have won this match. 11 shots on target to 4. Our XG wasn't super high, but we dominated possession. Apparently we didn't create the best of chances, but still, 11 shots on target. That means twice in the past month, goalkeepers have made over 10 saves in a match against us. That's so dumb. I don't think a single one of our goalkeepers has ever made 10 saves. And I know we haven't had that many shots on target against us a lot, but I don't know. It feels like no matter how good your goalkeeper is, the opposition's is always better. We got Benfica today, though. We need a win. We absolutely have to win. With those 2 draws, this is a must win. If we lose here, I don't see a realm in which we can come back. We'd be down 7 points with, still about half a season to go, but Benfica just don't lose. They straight up don't lose. So, yeah, we have to win today. So I'm going pretty strong. I am going to 4-3-3. But I'm going with the Champions League version one, I think. I was planning on doing the 4-3-3 asymmetrical, but this is, for the most part, this has worked pretty well. And that 4-3-3 did not work very well against Porto. So I'm going to go with this. And I think it's a little bit too aggressive going to the more possession style one. Benfica are still really good. So I'm going to go with the more counter-attacking, higher tempo. Front 3 is going to be Sorloth after he's got 7 goals in the past 3 matches he played. He's definitely going to start. Thiago, Sesko. Sesko's been extremely disappointing. His goal return has been just horrific. He's made 12 starts and has 3 goals. Just for, reference, in the first game last season, he got 3 goals. I don't know. He's got a lot of assists, but his average rating's still good, but he needs to be scoring more than that. That is just absolutely horrific. I know Thiago's scoring a lot of goals, but he's not scoring every single match. 18 goals from 10 starts. Yeah, really good. I think Sorloth actually has more goals than Sesko, even though he started way less games. He has 6 goals, and he's started 5. So Sesko has been just awful this year. In midfield, we've got Gonzalez Nunez, kind of expected, Polina, Digne, Nacio, Ruan, Gusto, and Novistich. We might be selling Novistich. We've got an offer. We've accepted it of $45 million from Wolves. He's been unhappy for 3 months. But I still might not do it. because I looked on the transfer market to replace him. I do not feel great having to play, where is he? Giovanni Herrazzo in like knockout Champions League matches against like Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, clubs like that. I don't think he's good enough to do that yet. So if I'm going to sell Novistich, it's going to be a player that I think can step in those occasions, and just none of them are out there. Like the only players that have decent attributes that could actually do well have like absolutely despise big matches. That's kind of the opposite of what I'm looking for. So even though that's some pretty good money, decent profit, he does have a contract till 2031. So I'm in no need to sell him. So even though I've got a good bid and I've accepted it, I'm probably not going to go through with the deal. Got another couple players that are unhappy because I've turned down deals. Malagusto, Liverpool came in for him. I said no because he's probably our best player right now. Well, him or Thiago. What's the other one? Sesko. More teams have come in for him. He's mad. Juventus wanted him. He's got a contract until 2030 and an extra 3 years on top of that with an extra 3-year extension. So I'm not entertaining any bids for Benjamin Sesko, no matter how few he scored this season. Sensi also is unhappy. He wants to go out. DK got an offer from Atletico Madrid. He wants to leave. So yeah, I think almost every single one of our starters had an offer so far. And we're not very far into the transfer window. I don't know what to expect from this team against Benfica, though. It seems like we're just so ridiculously inconsistent, especially when it comes to shooting. You know, one match, we're scoring every single one-on-one. The next match, we get one-on-one, and we put it out for a throw-in. It's just so all over the place. So, I don't know. Hopefully Sorloth can continue his good form, though. We kind of need him to do it. This is our chance to exact revenge on Benfica after our last experience against them. Go and show them who we really are. With the couple of points we've dropped recently, we cannot afford to not get anything from this match if we want to stay in the title race. 31 minutes in. So far, we are currently well on target to have over double-digit shots on target and 0 goals. It's a sporting staple. But we're going to see how highlight's going to be. Benfica's at least to start. Ta's going to be on the ball. It's going to go across to his center-back partner, Bremer. Go back to Ta. Go out wide to Wage on the right-hand side. Ricardo Horta. Get the ball to run down this right-hand side. He's going to have to put a ball back in for Wage, who does. He's going to look for getting across. He does, and Origi's going to score it. Again, we have 6 shots on target. They have 1. It's 1-0 Benfica. Every goalkeeper we play is Prime Neuer. Every goalkeeper that plays for us is Prime Karius. Well, we're going to have time 1-0 down. I'm sitting here trying to think, what's the common denominator in our complete and utter inability to finish our chances my entire time here? I've tried every tactic under the sun. I've tried every striker under the sun. And it seems no matter what I do, we have a bunch of shots on target and just can't score any of them. Am I the problem? I don't know how. I'm not the one taking the shots, but I just don't understand. It literally doesn't seem to matter. However many shots we get on target, whoever we have up top, whatever their form is, whatever their finishing is, means absolutely nothing because we're not going to score any of them. What was that? Get your acts together and start playing football. Another match where we've dominated all the stats so far, and we're losing because our complete and utter inability to take our chances. This is getting embarrassing. First half of the second half is 65 minutes in. We currently have, I think, 4 times the amount of total shots as Benfica, and no goals. It's pathetic. The finishing ability is literally pathetic. I feel bad. Like, how can you be so bad? I don't understand. Thiago, heads it over. You're off the pitch. He's been god-awful today. DK is the option off the bench. I'm going to actually move Sesko through the middle and bring DK on the right-hand side. Thiago's been great so far this season, but he's had an absolute shocker today. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Look at this! Look! Like, I've said it many times. As a manager, all I can do is put them in a position to create chances. And they just don't take them. It doesn't seem to matter how many chances they get. 4 times as many shots. Over 5 times as many shots on target. And yet we still cannot score. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted. I've never seen a team with so much talent at the same time be so freaking horrid. Um, I mean, we gotta go attacking, I guess. Who knows at this point? I want to sub about everyone off, but can't quite do that. Gonzalez has been pretty awful. Novistich, of course, he's made one save. Their goalkeeper's made what? 11? Par for the course. I think I'm going to be on Bruno Tabata for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is not very good. At least not right now. We need a highlight. We need a goal. This might be one of the last highlights, and we need to score from it. 82nd minute. If they score, it's over. I thought they were going to give a penalty there. It wasn't even close to the box, but apparently it's nothing. Novistich is going to go long. Wait, what? Hello? What is going on? Apparently there's a foul in the box as we were clearing the ball. No penalty, though. What is happening? 4 minutes left, and I'm going all out. I have to. I don't think I've ever used a team in FM, ever, that has gotten so many losses and draws in matches it is absolutely and utterly dominated in, like this one. It's just, I've never seen it before. I can't explain it. We're going very attacking, throwing everyone forward. We probably should have scored at least 3 goals today. We have 12 shots on target, and we're going to lose 1-0. This is getting pathetic. We're training hard tomorrow. You don't deserve a rest after that dismal performance. How many fucking chances do you need? I've seen a better finishing ability from under 12s. That was embarrassing.
A disappointing result, in your view. What happened today?
What happened is we had 10 times their shots on target and scored 0 goals. That's what happened.
How frustrated are you to lose against a bitter rival?
We deserve to win, and that's what annoys me the most. Benfica have gotten ridiculously lucky today. That's probably title race over. I don't see any possible way that we overtake Benfica from here. They've beat us both times, and they might not drop 7 points for the rest of the season, and we are guaranteed to drop more points with the way we've been playing. That is so frustrating. How many times do we have to absolutely dominate matches and end up with nothing? It's getting pathetic at this point. Well, I've placed chance conversion in every single... Actually, I missed one here. I'm placing it in every single possible spot that doesn't already have some sort of training. Everything that was available. Most of these were rests. No one is getting a rest for the rest of the month at least. And more likely than not, I'm doing this exact same thing for probably the rest of the season. Because that level of incompetence cannot be allowed. You cannot have 40 shots in 3 matches and score 2 goals. That is just incompetence at the highest level. And Novistich thinks I was too harsh on the team. If he didn't get talked out of it, he was getting sold. Replacement be damned. Because that was a pathetic performance from both him and the rest of the team. Alright, that match made up my mind. I originally wasn't going to sell Novistich. Obviously, got the good offer for him, but you know what? He's got some good attributes, and he's got a long contract. But after that, and basically how he's played in the entirety of the season, he's gone. I'm selling him. He's been absolutely awful. His save percentage is 68%. That is, like, horrid. That is just one of the worst I've ever seen. Compare that to Horazzo, whose is, let's find his real quick, stats, 83. He has conceded as many goals in 77 shots as Novistich has conceded in, how many shots did he have? I guess he had 1 more conceded. And he's faced 37. Novistich is gone. He's been absolutely awful. And I'm not going to replace him with the guy that's going to be a first-team player because there's just no options out there. So I'm actually going to replace him with the player that we sold last year. We're going to buy him for more than we sold him for, but Alessandro Plazzari, I think we're going to bring him in. Like, the whole reason I signed him in the first place is I really liked his attributes. And that's still the case. I think he's better than, there's value and wage and everything like that. Star rating. So I'll bring him in to be the backup. It's Giovanni Horazzo's show now. Novistich is gone. I want him out of my team. He's a cancer, and he's god-awful to boot. So he's gone, and we're going to be playing Chaves. I almost didn't do this match just because I was so angry, but I want to destroy them, just to make myself feel a little bit better. Alright, it's time to take out our fury on Chaves. I've done a little bit of rotation for this match, just in the The idea of keeping some fringe players fit and happy and giving some young players some more first-team football. So up top, we're going to have Gonzalez, Tiago, and Sesko. Sesko's just in there because he needs to freaking score a goal. In midfield, we've got Sensi, Dyer, and Gonzalez. Rivenier gets to start at left back, Weigl at right back, Ampadu and Ruan at center back, Harazo in net, and Vistic is gone. Good riddance. We've gone 2 games without scoring. Chaves haven't netted in 2. We have to win here. I expect a major improvement in the quality of your finishing. I don't even expect it. I demand it. That match against Benfica was absolutely unacceptable on every single level.
Do you hope your team can produce today?
I hope for a performance in every match, like everyone else.
Gonzalo Inacio isn't in the squad today but isn't injured as far as we know. Why is he out?
I've rotated the team for this match, and it's one of the matches he's not involved in. Nothing going on here. 27 minutes in, we've got a free kick. Gonzalez at the back post. Looks like there's a push. I mean, this might be the only way we can actually turn a shot on target into a goal. I think it's going to be Bruno Tiago to take it. It is. If we can't score this, we can just never score a shot on target again. We do score. I mean, I don't know. That's just how we have to score nowadays, I guess. We cannot do it from open play. We can have 100 shots on target, and we're not going to score them. We have to get a free penalty to have any chance right now. Another free kick. Is this going to be another penalty? Not quite, but it is still going to be another goal. And it's Ruan. Our strikers can't even do it, but apparently Ruan can. I think this is his first goal of the season. Not a prolific goal scorer, Ruan, but he gets one every now and then. A good free kick from Sensi. Ruan, I mean, I was going to say the keeper should probably do better there, but it was pretty well placed, so I can't give him a lot of blame for that. Looks like there's going to be one last highlight before we get to halftime. It's going to start with us from a throw-in. Weigl's going to pick this up. He's going to put a ball in. Gonzalez hits the crossbar. So we get a 2-0 lead into halftime, but they were both set pieces. So I still feel no better than when we came into this match. We've had 7 shots on target from open play and still scored 0 of them. This may seem harsh considering we have a 2-0 lead, but I'm not happy the performances out there. We got 2 set-piece goals, a penalty and an indirect free kick. You cannot rely on those kind of things. You're going to have to be better from open play. Our shooting has still not been anywhere close to good enough. 62nd minute, we are 1 more shot on target from their goalkeeper having made double-digit saves for what feels like the 5th straight game. We currently have 11 shots on target, 2 goals. Sensi on the ball is going to find Gonzalez. Pedro Gonzalez. That's not a good header, but they're going to look to go to attack, I think. We're going to see this highlight continue. They're going with the long kick, but we're going to win it. Ampadu, Dyer, Weigl, Sesko, he desperately needs a goal. He's not scored in over a month. Bruno Tiago finds Oscar Gonzalez. He could use a goal as well. He's going to pull back. Tiago. How have we completely forgotten how to finish? I don't understand. 83rd minute, there's going to be a throw-in. This might be Chaves' first attack of the game, and knowing how this game's been going, it's probably going to be a goal. But we do intercept it, and we look to go on the attack. Dyer is going to play around back with the center-back partners, and eventually we're going to go out to Ampadu. Very good on the ball, so I trust him completely in those kind of situations. We eventually find Thiago Tomas has come on for a sub for Benjamin Sesko. Weigl, good tackle, but he's going to get it back. He's going to have a chance to put a ball in the box. He does. Gonzalez heads it over, because of course he does. Looks like it's going to end 2-0. We've had 29 shots, 13 on target, and still have not scored a single goal from open play. 3.3 XG. We are under XG for basically the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th time this season. 6 half chances, 2 clear-cut chances. I don't understand. I literally don't understand. I feel like we could have 100 shots on target, and we'd struggle to score from open play. Win or not, that performance was unacceptable, and we're going to have to work on a few things. We've had over 50, 60 shots in our last 3 matches, and have scored 0 goals from open play. I don't think I need to tell you how absolutely atrocious that is. Nobody's spot is guaranteed in this team, so unless you turn things around and quick, your jobs are in jeopardy. You earn your spot on merit alone. And right now, you're not giving me a lot of reasons to keep giving you minutes.
Ruan doesn't find the back of the net very often but managed to today. How pleased were you to see that?
In all seriousness, he really should score more than he does. So hopefully this is a catalyst for change.
What do you make of Bruno Thiago outperforming his expected goals right now?
I'll leave that to the analysts and pundits. I'm just at a total loss what to do. It's not just the fact that it happens. It's that it happens every single year without fail. We always have a month stretch where we're just completely incapable of finishing. I don't understand it. I literally just straight up don't understand it. It doesn't seem to matter the tactic. Doesn't seem to matter the players. It just always happens. I've never had anything like this before, where my team for a month or more just completely forgets how to put a ball in the back of the net. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. I've done the training, done all the chance conversion possible. If that doesn't work, there's literally nothing I can do. I'm creating as many chances as we need to score 5 at least every single match. And yet we're consistently underperforming our XG massively, scoring at most 1 to 2 goals for every 10 shots on target. It's so frustrating. It's so freaking frustrating that it just keeps happening. I don't know. They've gotten out of their funk after a little bit, past couple of years, but, I mean, we've lost the league before because of funks like this, and it looks like it's going to happen again. I need some time to decompress and just not play with this team for a while. We've got a lot of games we need to play, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of having 15 shots on target every single match and barely getting a goal. I see exactly how many shots we've had in the last 3 matches without scoring an open play goal. Exactly how many have we had? So the first one we had 29. So let's round it up to 30. 30 and 13. Another 27. There's 57, 56, and 25. And against Boa Vista, another 22. So what, that's 78? That's 78 shots and 36 on target in 3 matches. And scored 0 goals from open play. I'll even take away those 2 shots on target that end up being goals from the set pieces. Still, 34 shots on target then? And 76, however much I said, shots? And 0 goals from open play? I've never seen anything like it. Except for the past every other season we've done this. I don't know. I'm completely at a loss. Like I said, I feel completely helpless. I've made a dozen different tactics with every sort of instruction under the book. I've signed all these players with really good finishing. Bruno Thiago, 15 finishing. Sesko, 14 finishing, which Sesko, he's so disappointing. I don't know if his finishing has gone up in 2 years. And I've been training it for 2 years. Oscar Gonzalez, 16 finishing. Tomas, 13. Sorloth, 15. Quintana, 12. But he actually 13 now. It's actually gone up. And Daryl Dike, 14. And then let's not ignore Pedro Gonzalez with his 17 finishing. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired and frustrated. Enough of this, though. Alright, when we're going to come back, hopefully you can figure it out in this stretch, but I think I need to show both legs against Atletico Madrid. But I need to show Porto as well. So I think next episode I'll come back for either Maritimo or the semifinal of the Taca de Portugal, depending on who we get there. And this first leg against Atletico Madrid, the away leg first. Hopefully we're in good form, because if we're not, Atletico Madrid might absolutely thrash us. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell? The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.